Jamaican fruits. Most of us love them, but how many of these Jamaican fruits are you really familiar with? And do you know their health benefits? This is a second part of a four-part series covering Jamaican fruits, their descriptions, and health benefits. Number 1. Custard apple or cherimoya. Custard apple, as it is commonly known in Jamaica, is the same fruit known as cherimoya or Annona cherimola. Custard apples originated in South America and the West Indies, but are now found in Asia, Australia, and other tropical and subtropical countries. The fruits are typically heart-shaped or oval-shaped and can weigh up to 450 grams or approximately 1 pound. They have light tan or greenish quilted skin that turns brown as the fruit ripens. The fruit's flesh is sweet and juicy with a custard-like texture. Its taste is described as somewhat between a pineapple and a banana. American writer Mark Twain described the cherimoya as the most delicious fruit known to men. The creamy texture of the flesh gives the fruit its secondary name, the custard apple. Custard apples are often eaten with a spoon and served chilled like custard. The creamy smooth flesh of custard apples makes a great puree for smoothies. Add mashed ripe bananas and you can make this into ice cream. It is also a good addition to fruit salads. The cherimoya is often mistaken for the soursop and vice versa. This is quite understandable, given the similarity of their flavors. However, the cherimoya is Annona cherimola and the soursop is Annona muricata. Custard apples are said to be rich in fiber and good sources of vitamin C, riboflavin, and potassium that may boost immunity, fight inflammation, and promote eye and heart health. Both the seeds and skin are toxic and should be discarded. Number 2. Guava. Guava gives so much of itself: fruit, seeds, skin, and leaves. It is a fruit that keeps on giving. No wonder that the guava are among the most favorite fruits, not only in Jamaica, but worldwide. The guava, Psidium guajava, may be round, ovoid, or pear-shaped with green skin when immature. As the fruit ripens, the skin turns yellow, which is frequently tinged or suffused with pink. When immature and a short time before ripening, the fruit is green, hard and gummy within, and very astringent. As guavas ripen, they emit a sweet, musky aroma. The flesh is juicy and creamy in texture. Some strains of guavas have more than 100 tiny soft and edible seeds, while some species are seedless. It hardly makes a difference. Just wash the guava and bite into it. You can eat skin, flesh, and the seeds. While guavas are commonly great eaten fresh, they make delicious juices, jams, jellies, marmalades, pickles, and also candies. People use guava leaf for stomach and intestinal conditions, pain, diabetes, and wound healing. The fruit is used for high blood pressure, but there is no good scientific evidence to support any uses of guava. Guava fruits are extremely rich in antioxidants, vitamin C, potassium, and fiber. Guavas are one of the richest food sources of vitamin C, adequate levels of which is important for protecting against illness and infections. Guavas are packed with many evidence-based health benefits. Number 3. Ginups. And if you're liking this video so far, please click the like button. Ginups grow and bear fruit in abundance in Jamaica. During harvesting or bearing season, which is June through to August, the fruit can be found in copious amounts across the island. They can be found in the markets, supermarkets, and at most busy road intersections in cities and towns. So what are these popular fruits? Ginups grow in bunches and resembles a cross between a small green lime and a lychee. So close are their physical features that some Jamaicans refer to lychees as Chinese ginups. In fact, both the ginups, Melicoccus bijugatus, and the lychee, Lychee chisensis, belong to the soapberry family, Sapindaceae. Ginup is also known as Spanish lime, skinip, quinapa, honeyberry, mamoncillo, mapo, and believe it or not, ackee in Barbados. Ginup is eaten mostly fresh by cracking the thin, brittle skin, usually by biting into the fruit, to reveal the soft, edible layer of flesh beneath. The taste varies from tangy to ultra-sweet. The texture of the flesh varies from firm to watery and varies in color from a light tint of orange to a light reddish pink or salmon pink. The seed of ginups is also a choking hazard for young children. The pulp of ginups makes a refreshing drink and can be used in jellies, marmalade, and sauces. Ginup is a low-fat, low-calorie Jamaican fruit and is packed with nutrients. They contain vitamins A and C, amino acids which can help to lower blood sugar levels, fiber, calcium, phosphorus, and important antioxidants. Also phenolic compounds that can help to prevent cardiovascular disease and strokes. Number 4. Agar Plum. Agar Plum, Spondius mombin, is a native of the tropical regions of the Americas and is also very common in most of the Caribbean islands. It is known by some Jamaicans as Jamaica plum. Agar plums are about 2.5 to 5 centimeters in diameter and are slightly elongated. The immature fruits are green or yellowish green that turns to purple, red, or yellow when ripe. The skin of the fruit has a wax-like sheen and the pulp is yellow and sweet when ripe. The flavor of the fruit is sweet with a somewhat acidic aftertaste. The pit of the center of the fruit is inedible. Unripe fruits can be eaten, though they are much tartar and somewhat bitter. The pulp of the ripe fruit can be used to make juices. Whole fruits can be boiled in water with sugar to make syrup or honey, which is eaten with ice cream or alone as a dessert. The fruits can also be cooked whole to make preserves. Seeds are strained from the liquid. Unripe fruits can be made into a tart sauce or pickled. What are the health benefits of Agar plums? They are purportedly rich in vitamin C and carbohydrates and a source of calcium, phosphorus, iron, and small amount of dietary fiber. They contain carotene, B-complex vitamins, and several important amino acids. They are high in antioxidants, which help rid the body of free radicals. Number 5. Jackfruit. And please let me know what's the weirdest fruit you have ever eaten in the comment section down below. Jackfruit is a tropical fruit that grows in Jamaica. The large and varyingly shaped fruit averages 30 to 100 cm in length and 15 to 50 cm in diameter and can weigh 10 to 25 kilograms or 22 to 55 pounds or more. The jackfruit is said to have originated in India and is part of the breadfruit, fig, and mulberry family. It is the largest fruit that grows on a tree. Each jackfruit can weigh up to a whopping 100 pounds. One thing you should never do is sit under a jackfruit tree. Well, not if you don't want to be knocked unconscious by one of these bad boys falling on your head. You either love or hate jackfruit, thanks to the pungent scent it carries. Once you get past the sticky sap, which contains latex, the flesh is mega sweet and carries a nice flavor, reminiscent of bananas, mangoes, and pineapples. The pulp surrounds an edible seed, which can be baked, boiled, or roasted. When the seeds are roasted, some say they have the flavor of chestnuts. The jackfruit is another superfood containing vitamins A and C, calcium, iron, protein, and 12% of potassium required daily by the human body. Even the seeds contain some goodies. It is also used in traditional medicine because of the range of fatty acids and amino acids it contains. It also is used in some cultures to make curry. The seeds have the reputation of being great for skincare when used in conjunction with honey and the milk in a facial mask. Jackfruit is filling, and the fiber makes it great for unclogging the intestines. In some countries, the unripe fruit is used as the starchy portion of a meal, in the same way we use rice in the Western world. When unripe, jackfruit supposedly tastes like chicken and pulled pork. Some people are convinced that the jackfruit inspired the makers of juicy fruit chewing gum, since the flavor is similar. However, that could be because both contain the chemical isomyl acetate, which carries a fruity smell. Once looked at as a rejected fruit, this superfood has made a comeback. Jamaican fruit vendors have made jackfruit part of their regular business since it grows year-round. You can find it being sold on the streets in chunks or pegged and packaged in bags, which means the consumer no longer has the sticky job of removing the fruit from its skin. Green or ripe, raw or cooked, the jackfruit is another wonder of nature that's advantageous to the human diet. Number 6. Gimbalin or gooseberry. Otaheite gooseberry or Phyllanthus acidus is known as Malay gooseberry, Tahitian gooseberry, country gooseberry, star gooseberry, starberry, arberry, West India gooseberry, or simply gooseberry. The fruit is called the gimbalin in Jamaica, raspberry in Antigua and Barbuda, damsel in Grenada and St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and the sour cherry in Trinidad and Tobago. Otaheite gooseberries or gimbalins are small oblate fruits that grow in dense clusters. Despite their biological name, they do not resemble the gooseberry. Gimbalins are pale yellow, juicy and very sour and tart. Though they are sometimes eaten fresh, they are more often processed into relishes, preserves, candied in sugar or pickled in salt. They are used in chutneys and combined with other fruits for juices. In the Philippines, they are used to make vinegar. Number 7. June plum. The June plum plant, Spondius dulcis, was introduced into Jamaica in 1872. It is also called Jew plum in Jamaica and golden apple and golden plum in several Eastern Caribbean countries. June plum is an oblong-shaped medium-sized fruit, averaging approximately 9 to 10 centimeters, that's 3.5 to 4 inches in length. The pit is fibrous but edible. The bitter and the tannic skin is relatively thick and tough and sometimes has a rustic appearance. June plums may be eaten ripe or unripe. When unripe, the fruit is crisp and subacid, but as the fruit ripens, it turns yellow, the flesh softens, and the flavor changes to a sweet and sour taste. Though the pit is spiky, it becomes softer after the fruit ripens, and many Jamaicans delight in sucking it clean, even chewing it. The ripe fruit's flavor is sweet to acidic, making it excellent for juices, smoothies, jams, chutneys, and preserves. June plums are a good source of vitamins A, C, K, and antioxidants. Number 8. Locust or stinking toe. Locust or Imenia corbarilar, more commonly known as stinking toe, is a brown, large seed pod grown on one of the largest fruit trees in Jamaica and the Caribbean. It is a general view that the fruit earned the nickname stinking toe because of its physical appearance and odor of its pulp. The fruit's pulp is sweet and has a dense and a dry texture, similar to powdered skim milk. But the stinking toe, almost like a defense mechanism, does not make it easy to access and consume its delicious pulp. The large brown and oblong-shaped shell of the pod is approximately 5 centimeters thick and very hard. Cracking it open requires a hammer, rock, or some other very hard object. Jamaican kids love cracking the shells. Once the shell is cracked open, the pulp emits a repelling odor. If you're adventurous and can get past the aroma, only then do you get to enjoy the uniquely delicious pulp of this Jamaican fruit. Have you ever tried stinking toe? Let me know in the comment section down below. Number 9. Longan or Longan. Longan, Demicarpus longan, also known as dragon's eye, are brown in color and oftentimes referred to as little brothers of the lychee fruit. In fact, longan, lychee, and rambutan are from trees that belong to the soapberry family, Sapindaceae. The fully ripe and freshly harvested longan has a bark-like shell, thin and firm, making the fruit easy to peel by squeezing the pulp out. When the shell has more moisture content and is more tender, the fruit becomes less convenient to shell. The fruit has a sweet, musky flavor, like that of the lychee. Longan fruit contains an appreciable amount of vitamin C, minerals like iron, phosphorus, magnesium, and potassium. It is also rich in vitamin A and antioxidants. Number 10. Lychee. Lychee or Lychee chinensis, also spelled Lychee, L-I-T-C-H-I, or Lychee, L-I-C-H-I, is a delicious small round fruit with a hard outer shell that peels off easily, revealing a soft, translucent white fruit inside. The lychee is similar to a strawberry in color and size. The fruit, whose pit is inedible, is usually eaten fresh, but it can also be canned. Alternatively, it can also be dried. The flavor of the fresh pulp is aromatic as well as musky. Lychees contains vitamin C and are packed with antioxidants and minerals, all of which are great for your health. Its antimicrobial properties can help prevent infections. If you got this far in the video, please type the name of your favorite fruit. Thanks for watching.